Okay, now this is ridiculous, and I don't think I've got anywhere near really doing what I need to do. In a few moments I'm probably about to discover all the problems with it, but let's say these are my... Let's make a new piece of code and save it as test. To test framework components. Now, test should also have an init. Other things beside, on update will get called, and really should have something like sys on update. I wonder if it's worth just quickly building my actor class, but nah, I won't do that. I'll just say test in it. And then I'll say test update. And test is just going to be and function update void. And what's the point of this? What will test do? Test will open up some instances of the sorts of classes I've made, and it will display them joyfully. Already, as I begin to think of this, I know something I've missed. And that is, in fact, I'm thinking now of something that I glanced at in the larger code recently, which was the virtual resolution. And how it does have benefits, let's face it, a virtual resolution. But I suppose with my viewports, well, I can sort of achieve something like a virtual resolution. But even discarding a virtual resolution, if I open a viewport at position 0, 0, angle 0, 0, scale 1, 1, the width and height of the display, I want it to be in the center of the display. And at the moment that won't happen. What I really want to like, I'll just write it out, I think, here. I'll say global. What I want is, I want viewport, and I want main set which is going to be a display set. And I want sprite, which is going to be a sprite. And inside init, I say view equals new viewport. Let's see what on earth I thought I would go inside a new viewport. No parameters. Well, what a clever, clever man I am. Viewport, new. Viewport, new. No parameters. I just left it to you to set the width and the height. Okay, well, I'll allow you to set the width and height. Okay, first thing I've totally forgotten about is I basically didn't finish the viewport new. Okay. Does sys doesn't record width and height. But it will. Bounds. I suppose it records it in bounds. I hate that, really. Well, no, I'm not going to put up with it quite. I suppose I can make a property on sys which returns the bounds. I really, really don't like that. I really don't, but I will do that actually. I'll make property width, which I will make return a float. No, I won't. I'll make it return an int. And no setter. Return bounds w width. I'm going to be doing this a lot. Property height int. Return bounds height. Height. Okay, that'll do for now, because what I'm trying to do is what? I'm trying to say you may pass a width and height if you desire. Float equals 0.0, height. Float equals 0.0. If w equals 0.0 or h equals 0.0, w equals sys width, h equals sys height. No, I shouldn't have to do that. Cannot, okay, so it's not a method on sys. Oh, right. Okay. Well, don't like that as much, really, do I? But never mind. Where in the heck was I? Yeah, okay. I getcha. I getcha. Now that does work, fella. Don't be silly. Now, what on earth? set size. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. I just did not. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry. Oh, right, yeah, these are things I just didn't think about. I didn't sort it out at all. So I can set size WH, set size W, comma H, and that will, under any circumstances, if image discard of canvas equals null, valid equals false, do this. That should be dealt with. Image is that, canvas is that. If image and canvas valid is true, else image discard. Just get rid of that, and valid stays false. I'm relying on this draw image to center it, which I think it basically does. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? I think I need another translate. Me. In fact, I kind of do, and it might. Can I sneak it in there? Oh, honestly, my back and my head. I need another translate so that if this is in position 0, 0, excuse me, it's in the center of the display, I think. Do I? Nah, you know what, for now I won't. I will go back to test, and I'll say new viewport, and without any parameters, should be fine. View, set position, and I'll just say sys. You know what? I'm also going to go to sys. And I'm going to go to sys and find all the stuff of sys. God damn it. Global center x float equals 0, comma center y float. Why do I do it? Center x equals width divided by 2.0. Center y equals height divided by 2.0. These things I might need a resize thing here, but anyway, that's fine. In fact, I will, before I even function set size, gosh darn it. And if canvas, can I really actually do all this? And then just take this and put it in there. Width float equals 0.0, comma height float equals 0.0. If width equals equals 0.0 or height equals 0.0, I'm just going to select a size, excuse me, which would be width equals 640.0 and height equals 480.0. Why are these floats? Why are they floats? They really shouldn't be. They are. The bounds is a rect, the center x can remain that, but this will be an integer. And this will be an integer. I tire myself out with my idiocy in situations like this. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing it right now. Anyway, don't matter. Okay, so now there is such a thing as setting the size, and I can just batter that straight in. Set size, width, height. And that also, among other bits of ladder, sets center x and center y. Sys center x, sys center y. Okay. Main set equals new display set. View add display set main set sprite. You got a problem with that? Yes, you're so slow. Equals new sprite. Oh, it's confused again and I don't like it. That's not what a new sprite is. A new sprite is just like nothing. It's like nothing. Can be nothing at all. But now I have to do a strange thing, which is sprite form set parent main set root. You can't overload sprite. You can really, if you just accepted the fact that this is all part of project 2. I feel like when I can compile this, this will make sense to it. I can overload it with that. Sprite form set parent main set root. Okay. Now that's that, that's it, it's complete and should run perfect now. Everything's ready to go. I know for a fact none of this is going to work. Got another 10 minutes, let's have a look. Application name main, perfect for some reason. GUI or console, GUI is fine. Okay. Can't find overload for new with argument types none. Okay, no, I may stand corrected here. This equals null. I apologize unreservedly. Oh, of course it doesn't. It has parent equals main set root. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Valley of Dee. Wind blew up her boat down, now, this will be the longest compile just now. It's not exactly much code, but the later compiles will be faster. First off, I'm very surprised how few syntax errors, or just, errors of that sort I had. Secondly, what I'm expecting to see on the screen is a white square somewhere in the middle. A black screen with a white square. Well, actually, what I'm expecting to see on the screen is nothing, or to get a memory. I'm building straight to release. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't I do that? And that's a very foolish thing to do, because it's just going to take ages to compile again when I inevitably have to debug it to run it in debugger mode. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, system command failed. That's a little bit of a bugger, because I've no idea what that means. But let's see. Let's go straight to debug build. And see what happens this time. Now, so, yeah, what I'm aiming for is it a white square? No, it's a white cross. White cross in the middle of the screen, 64 pixels across. And if all my figuring is right, it should literally be 64 pixels across. And should it actually be in the center of the screen? That's a good question. Maybe it'll end up being at the top right, because I'm not actually figuring the camera correctly. I'm definitely not. Okay, where am I here? Build error. System command failed. Included file. GC++. That's not right. Okay, well, no. Okay, now I'm confused for sure. Monkey native. That's all this stuff. For one thing, it's using GCC, which is not what I want it to use. I want it to use MS, whatever it is, Visual C++ compiler. File included. From monkey modules native BB monkey from main code graphic force in line redefined. Right, I think that what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to get it to use Visual C++ again. I have no idea why it stopped using it. That's really freaking baffling. And in fact, just before I go, I will man, can I just delete both of those? I think so. I'm going to compile it again. Oh no. No, that's not at all what made any difference, and it's still using C++, GCC, the GNU C compiler, which is fine, but it's not what I want. I wonder if a file got corrupted. Am I going to wait till the end of this compile? It's 26 minutes. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'll wait to the end of this compile and see that it just gives the same error. I'm going to pause this video for a moment and there'll be an edit, and I'm going to get